Hey guys, this is Angelo. Today I want to answer a common question, and that is how much fat should I eat on keto? I also want to talk about two experiments, one by Sam Feltham in 2013 and one that was more recently done by Jason Wittrock, in which they each ate more than 4,000 calories a day on a ketogenic diet for a period of 3 weeks without gaining weight, and why that same experiment would lead to very different results for most of you. Let's start from the beginning. As a reminder, a well-formulated ketogenic diet is a diet that is very low in carbohydrates, most of which will come from vegetables, moderate in protein, and high in high-quality fats. Calorie-wise, a ratio of approximately 5% carbs, staying under 20 to 25 grams of net carbs per day, 15 to 20% protein, and up to 70 to 80% fat works well for a lot of people that are trying to start keto, get into ketosis, and burn body fat more efficiently. We should not forget that the goal for most of us is to burn primarily fat for energy instead of glucose. When you're running on sugar, you feel tired, exhausted, and hungry when your sugar supplies are about to run out, and so you need to eat again. When you're running on fat, however, you're able to use both the fat you eat as well as your own body's fat stores as a more efficient and long-lasting energy source. Even someone with a really low body fat percentage has tens of thousands of stored calories in fat that can be accessed when no food is available. Alright, you might have heard about Sam Feltham, who documented his experiment in 2013 in which he ate more than 5,000 calories a day of a low-carb ketogenic diet for a period of 21 days and didn't gain any fat. And now Jason Wittrock, a bodybuilder that has also been spreading the keto message for a while, also just finished his 21-day experiment during which he was force-feeding himself more than 4,000 calories a day of a ketogenic diet and also didn't gain any weight. Actually, as far as I remember, I think he had an even lower body fat percentage at the end of his experiment. Now, why did this happen and why would many other people trying this gain weight? We need to remember that hormones are the most important factor when it comes to fat loss, not calories. When you're eating fat, insulin does not go up, unlike when you're eating carbohydrates or protein. The fat gets stored in fat cells, and when your body notices your fat mass going up, the hormone leptin goes up as well. Leptin is the hormone that signals your brain when you're satiated, so when you're full and you have no need for more stored fat. So it makes you stop eating. It plays an important role in regulating how much you eat, but also in how much energy you burn. A fit, lean person is sensitive to leptin, which means he or she will feel full and stop eating when their leptin rises, so the body weight can go down again. When that person is force-feeding himself past hunger, like Sam Feltham and Jason Wittrock did in their experiments, their metabolism revs up to burn the extra calories they ate. Remember, this is only possible because insulin remains low on a ketogenic diet due to low amounts of carbohydrates and moderate amounts of protein. Both of them would have easily gained fat eating that many calories on a high-carb diet. Actually, Sam Feltham even did 2 more experiments in which he ate 5,000 calories on a vegan diet and 5,000 calories on a high-carb diet, and he gained quite a bit of fat on both. Now, if you're overweight, chances are you're resistant to leptin as well as insulin. This means that when eating fat, the fat goes into your fat stores. Normally, your body would respond by raising leptin, which it does. But since you're leptin resistant, meaning that leptin is unable to communicate with your brain properly, your appetite doesn't go down as much, and your metabolism doesn't get increased the same way to burn excess fat you ate. And here is usually where a lot of people that are following a ketogenic diet and that are aiming to lose fat make a mistake. They drink excessive amounts of bulletproof coffee, eat fat bombs, and add tons of fat to every meal, even though they're not really hungry to begin with. By doing this, you're burning primarily the dietary fat you're taking in, or maybe even storing some of it, instead of burning what's already in your body. Here's the thing, those 70 to 80% of calories from fat don't need to all come from the food you're eating every day. If you're trying to lose fat, reduce the amount of fat that you eat, meaning that you only add enough fat that is needed for you to feel full, and don't eat until you feel hungry again. If you allow your body to get more calories from the fat it already has stored, you will lose weight more effectively. In addition, regular fasting, like intermittent fasting for 16 hours or longer fasting intervals, are a great way to burn off fat more quickly. You can even check out a video I did recently on the Complete Guide to Fasting by Dr. Jason Fung and Jimmy Moore to learn more about the subject. I know this does not sound fair, that some people don't need to restrict themselves when eating keto, and others with obesity, leptin and insulin resistance need to pay close attention to what and how much they're eating. Still, your hormone levels do tend to improve after a while on a ketogenic diet, so things might look better after you lose some weight. Finally, all of this does not mean that you need to be afraid of eating fat now. A low-carb, moderate-protein, high-fat ketogenic diet is still your best bet to losing weight long-term. Simply make sure to eat just when you're hungry, just enough to feel full, and then stop. And consider incorporating regular fasting intervals to help you reach your goal more quickly. Alright, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, please don't forget to leave a like and to subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.